Alrighty, good morning, stackers, good afternoon, whatever time it is for you guys, as we have the sun over there. Today is scrap day. It is an absolute scorcher. It's about 93 right now, and it's only about 9:30. It's going to get up to about 100, 101. Humidity is very, very hot. It probably feels like 100 degrees right now. That is for sure, and for Pennsylvania, that means it is hot. What I'm kind of going through now is I'm taking out the stuff. I don't think this is aluminum. It's got a rust on it, so it might not be. Unless I'm completely missing something here. It's not. I thought that was different. Alright, so that's going back in there. But I thought this was an aluminum gutter or spout. But it's not. It's iron. I do have to go through this. I have to drop this off there. And I got a bunch of other metals in here that I have to kind of sort through and scrap. I'm kind of going through the old stuff that I just got out of the garbage. And then throwing in all this other stuff that I have. I don't think I'm going to be doing a lot of sorting today in terms of taking off all these whatever you'd call them. I'll save that for another day when I don't feel like I'm about to roast. But I'm going to be taking a lot of iron because, as you can see, kind of looks like Scrap Kingdom's pile. Scrap Kingdom is another scrapper on YouTube, and he has an enormous pile of scrap metal. That guy, he is a true scrap god. That guy, he just scrap. So we are going to be throwing more iron in here. I'm going to leave a little small section for non-ferrous over there, but let's get into it. Did pick up this random bin of assortment of scrap. The lady dropped it all off. This looks like brass. I think I saw a made in India thing on it, so yeah, that's a magnet. If it's stuck, which it does not. Let's see. If it's stuck, it would be iron or some sort of plated brass, but it's solid brass, so that's got to go inside. That's going to be a project in itself. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to that today. So I guess someone had to go through that. It's got to be like 3 pounds or 4 pounds or whatever that stuff is. Always worth it to separate your scrap metal. This looks like it might be aluminum. It is. So that'll be thrown over here. Vintage, but it's kind of beat up. This is pretty cool. It's an old candlestick. I might try a flea market that, even though I don't think it's going to sell, but I think it's kind of neat. Got another one. Oh, it's a set of 3. All right. Just like iron and stuff. This basket that's in is just obliterated in every way. I think the hardest piece to scrap is probably this piece right here. This I thought was really nice. I was really sought after selling this. I thought I'd get 20, 25 bucks for it. I threw a $20 tag on it, and I lowered it to 15. Not one person asked me at the flea market what I want for this, and it's kind of unfortunate because I think it's really nice. You just never know. Some things you think will sell, doesn't sell. Some things you don't think will sell, will sell. I thought I was going to get 20, 25 for it, but scrap. It is what it is. Curled front. It's not wrought iron, but it's nice. Alright, so now we got this pile left of scrap. I threw a bunch of stuff in from the driveway. Got to finally take that chair. I don't think I'm going to take those screens today. I'm going to take irony aluminum, and those screens are aluminum, so they go as clean aluminum. And I don't really like taking clean aluminum and irony aluminum, not because I don't trust them, but just because I also changed my hat. Just because I think sometimes they might, just because sometimes I think some scrapyards might, take one piece of clean aluminum, kind of forget that it's not clean aluminum, throw it on the irony aluminum, and you lose out that way. But I don't think this yard would do that, but I don't want to risk that chance. I do have a bunch of cast rotors here. which I probably should bring in separate. But I'm going to just throw them on the light iron pile, because if I drive through the whole yard for $2 and get a screw, or $2 more, and get a screw in my tire, that fix for that $2 in scrap metal is not worth it to me. Not worth the hassle. And for another 5-10 minutes to make another $2, drive through the whole yard, get a screw in your tire, all that fun stuff, just not worth it. I just realized this whole thing is actually cast aluminum, it looks like, so aside from this bar, and there's some other bits and stuff in there, so that probably can't come out, but I'm going to take that as irony aluminum. That should give me some weight, as opposed to just putting it in the iron pile. I guess it's cast aluminum. Now I'm thinking about, I kind of see these a lot over there. I don't know what this is. I have no idea. Maybe some gearhead out there might know what it is, because I think it's like comes off some sort of apparatus, a machine, maybe a motorcycle, or I have no idea. But these are irony aluminum as they are right now, and what I do is I just hit this with a hatchet on the two sides, and then I have clean aluminum. It's really not that time consuming. So now you have clean aluminum on that side. You do that with the other side. There we go. And now I have clean aluminum. This probably isn't. This is probably 20 cents. I would say 20-25 cents. So for each one, you turn what probably was 7 cents or 6 cents into 22 cents, 25 cents. It's really not that much, but that wasn't that difficult. If you can put it in a grip or a vise, it's much easier. Or if you just have a saw, just saw it right off in one swoop. All right, all packed in there. A lot of rotors, I'll tell you that much. A lot of rotors. Swing around the side. I'm thinking these might go as car engines, even though that's not a car engine, and that might be irony aluminum. I'm going to find out. Otherwise, this is just going to be iron. But I think it might go as some sort of aluminum. You never know until you try. That's one thing. But I'm going to work on this another day. Same with those sticks over there. I'm going to throw them inside the garage, as well as this stainless steel sink. And the reason why I'm going to work on another day is because this is brass. So I have to unbolt it. I have to take off this. There's some copper on the other side. You got a couple pieces of copper. And cut off the brass fixture on the top. I'm going to just leave this because there's no reason to cut that off. I'm going to get unprepped stainless because these bars right here are not stainless. So there's no reason to go through all that and still get unprepped stainless. But the inside of here is pretty clean. I'm going to swipe this clean with a broom. I'm going to broom sweep it. And then that'll be good, but I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to the scrapyard. I'm going to take the batteries another day when I take a lot of non-ferrous metals. You know, today I'm just kind of getting rid of all the iron that I had and the large bulky stuff. This new van carries a lot of stuff. So we'll see what we make, but it's got a lot in there. I wonder if it's over 1,000 pounds. We'll see. Alright, so almost at the scrapyard right now. Don't know how well it's going to pick up, but it's about 96 degrees outside. Yo, 96. Humidity needs to rain, but it is humid. It is very humid. Lots of scrap metal. Fortunately, this vehicle has AC, unlike the other one. But it's a scorcher. Alright, so here we are at the beautiful scrapyard. It looks very deserted, empty-like today, but maybe that's just because I'm in a completely different field of vision. I will, however, ask this guy what the deal is with those engines, rather than take them out and find out the hard way. Alright, put it all into one thing. It's all dirty aluminum, so that's what we're getting today for that. It's better than light iron, that's for sure. See how much that stuff weighs. Alright, that was a little uneventful, but it was 152 pounds of irony aluminum, which right now is 10 cents a pound. I think it was 12 cents a pound not too long ago, but so it's $15.20. Those engines weighed a lot. I don't know if they're engines. One was an engine, but it's good to know now what those things are are considered. I think that one that I got out of the trash recently, I think it was probably about 60, 70 pounds. So that's about that's about $6 or $7 in terms of aluminum, which ain't bad. Yeah, onward, onto the light arm. Alright, so finally just weighed out. Something different about this yard now is they have a guy who kind of inspects what you throw out, which, you know, I don't really mind because I don't really screw them over, and I really do take apart as much as I possibly can. And kind of know the guidelines of how much plastic you can throw on something that's light iron and all that. You know, for some of these people, you know, they'll throw away vacuum cleaners and stuff like that, or you know, something like that, and they'll throw in the light iron pile when it's not light iron. It's 90%, 95% plastic with, you know, a 20-cent motor in it. So I guess they're finally cracking down on that here, which, you know, all to them. That means the prices will go up because they can afford to pay more because the metal is going to be cleaner. So what did we have? This was actually the biggest payout, I think, if not very close. I can't remember if my highest payout was $94 or $84, but today's total was $90.80. What we got here in light iron is over 1,000 pounds. I had 1,260 pounds. It's currently $6 for every 100. I'm gonna lower this. Maybe that's kind of loud for you guys, so I apologize. So it's $6 for every 100. 75 bucks and 60 cents there. That was for the light iron. And then for irony aluminum, it was 152 pounds at 10 cents per pound. That's $15.20. So overall, it was a very good day. Very, very fun. It's always fun to take metal to the scrapyard. I love throwing stuff off. I couldn't really like document a lot of the light iron pile just because, you know, there's a lot of people over there and whatnot. So did get a little clip at the end of what the pile looked like. It's pretty big. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up here. If you guys like scrapping, if you like garbage picking, if you like stuff like that, make sure to check out my other videos. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. These videos come out about like once every 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Lots and lots of fun, saving the earth brick by brick, junk by junk. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And as always, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace!